Welcome back to Atomic Diecast. Today I'm going to review something a little different. To this point, I've primarily covered American muscle cars and hot rods, so this will be the first import I've done on the channel. Now, I'm not against imports, but my automotive interest is always centered around V8 power. But I couldn't help but be drawn to the RX-7 when Mazda remodeled it in 1992. Prior versions from like 1978 and up were okay. The Series 1 through 2 cars were sleek for their day, while the second gens looked more like a Porsche 944 ripoff. At least that's what I thought of them, and I didn't like this much at all. The third generation RX-7s were a different story. They had smoother lines, more flared fenders, a squattier stance, and Mazda stuck with their rotary engine again, but this time they fronted it with two sequential turbos. Power was up to 255 horsepower, torque was 217 foot-pounds. The torque figure may sound a little lackluster. In a 2,700-pound car, though, acceleration was, well, brisk. 0 to 60s were in the 4.9 second range. Quarter miles were done in about 13.4, 13.5. These figures pretty much matched the Corvette ZR1 from that era. The RX-7 listed for $37,800. The ZR1 cost around $68,000. So in the dig, the Mazda was a much better deal. However, if top speed is your thing, the RX-7 maxed out at 155 miles an hour. The ZR1 could peg 180 miles an hour. Where does anyone have the chance to do this types of speed, right? Okay, let's get into the Hot Wheels version of this car. While they've done Series 1 and 2 edition RX-7s, this is a 1995 model, Generation 3, and I think they nail it. The casting originated in 2017, and the car had a lot of background on this vehicle. Certain Hot Wheels cars are, carded with a description that's kind of succinct. This one's much more detailed, and it reads as follows. The Mazda RX-7 is a rotary-engined sports car manufactured by Mazda from 1978 to 2002. This casting replicates the third generation, internally designed as an FD3S, shortened to FD. Now I gotta admit, I really don't know what that represents. Featuring an updated design penned by Tom Matano, Yoshi Sato, and Woo Hong Chin, and I'm sure I bungled all three of those names. The RX-7's 1.3-liter 13B-REW engine featured the first ever mass-produced sequential twin-turbo system exported from Japan, developed with the aid of Hitachi. Production ended in 2002 with 68,589 produced, making this the least common of the three generations of RX-7. And if I recall correctly, they stopped selling these cars in the US in 95 or 96, but they continued to make them until 2002 for other parts of the world. I won't get into all of the Hot Wheels releases for this casting, other than to say it's been part of the Fast and Furious collection, Night Burners, Then and Now, etc., etc. All of the renditions they've done are good, but this one's my favorite. It's plain black with a tan interior. It has the PR5 wheels, and it has a really clean look to it, as you can tell. The black paint is well applied, and that's not a given for Hot Wheels. Gloss black paint tends to show casting imperfections as well as paint flaws. This one came through, it's not quite on par with a premium, but for a mainline, it's not bad. There are headlight and taillight details, which is a welcome change for a car you pay $1 for. And you'll even see there's the Hot Wheels logo on the rear license plate bracket. It's very small, but it's a nice touch. The model code for this one is DTW90, and the car weighs 33 grams. Okay, the moment of truth, the roll test. Would help if I got the car pointed in the right direction. All right, pass 3. Roll number 2. All right, 3.5. And the last one, Wow, almost 4, 3.5. So better than average. The car performed, well, I should say it made it farther on the track than I thought it would. The right front tire has a lot of play in it, and wheel shake. You couldn't see it here, of course, because it's on the other side of the car. All that said, this one did pretty good. So thanks for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe.